Hey YouTube, how's it going? Figured I would share this video with you here. I picked up these Icon lithium batteries, just received them. Got one, just I just kind of opened it up, but figured I would do an unboxing one. They're 60 amp, 12 volt, got 3 of them. Hoping it'll keep me on the water for a while, but here we go. They seem to be packaged pretty well. Nice foam padding. Trying to do this with one hand here, so not very easy. But there you can see, they're not real big actually. They're pretty good size. All right, got them unboxed here. Like I said, three 12s, total 36 volts. I decided to, with the deal they were offering there for the Memorial Day, got the 3 and also got the charger with it for a bank. Nice looking battery, pretty compact. Should fit nicely in the back, save a lot of weight. I also have a Champion boat too. They don't have a whole lot of room in the back, so this will definitely save the room in the back and cut down on the weight as well. So, all right. Currently in the back of the boat here, I mean, I already pulled some of the wires out, so it does kind of already look like a mess, but as you can see, it's pretty tight back here. I mean, with the three 12s, group 31s, with a 24 cranking, doesn't leave a whole lot, actually no room, but hopefully it'll give me a little more room back here, and I can also go with a bigger starter cranking battery. It's also in the plan. But yeah, like I said, these Champion 202s, they don't have, I mean, you can see it, they don't have a lot of room, especially with the oil tank, you know, 2-stroke. 4-stroke, I guess you need to have a little more, you know, to eliminate that right there, the oil. So, all right, yeah, this is what I'll have right now. Now the real work begins, getting these out of the back here, and they're pretty heavy, so, but, all right, bring it back. And we're back, and this is what it looks like with everything that's out of here. Quite a bit more room, not really, but, you know, definitely opens it up some. But yeah, here's the 2 that go to the boat trolling motor right here. Those 2 just kind of go to extra bilge pump that I have and so on. But I do know, I think I'm going to end up pulling this battery tray out, and I'm going to revise that because the way I want to route them, thinking about running 1, 2, 3 there. And then that'll probably give me enough room to put a bigger starter cranking battery there, which is what I'm hoping I can definitely do. And then it'll leave this spot open for down the road, whatever I want to do. If it doesn't work out that way, I suppose I could put it there. But hopefully, I figure if I put them there all the way across, it'll keep them from, you know, wanting to go side to side and back and forth a little better. But I am going to update this battery tray, whether I just build it and fabricate it myself or I find something. But probably plastic would be a better bet, like what it is here, I'm going to say. I mean, I suppose if I do anything out of aluminum, kind of like what this is here, which this is how it was when I got the boat, but I can probably put some matting in the bottom. That'll probably help, you know, keep everything secure. And definitely needs some extra battery straps to help hold them in, because this one's obviously set up for bigger, you know, group 24 through 31 batteries, I believe. And so on. So, but yeah, I know I'm gonna clean this out, and I'm gonna pull this out and see what we got going on. So, all right, I'll bring you back. Got this out of the boat here now. So as you can see, it's not much, just aluminum, you know, plastic battery trays here. But I did try it. Don't the way I want to route the batteries. It ain't gonna fit because how I got them set up like that. I want to put here. That'll make it so I have room to put the these three lithium ions, and then a bigger starter battery in this area. And it also, like I said in the previous clip, it'll keep everything more snug so it won't, you know, shift going side to side, forward, backward. Won't be sitting in the boat. But I am going to have to remove these, and I already have an idea of putting in a couple rails with some padding underneath this just to keep everything so it doesn't gall the bottom of the batteries when they're sitting in there, you know, keep them protected. But yeah, no, these are currently 7 inches. I need 8 inches, which I do have room. I got inch on this side, inch, and I believe there's an 1.5 inches on this side there. But it'll make it so I can do 8 inches. I can have them set up right here. You can see it. I can run these 3, and then a bigger cranking, and hopefully everything will work together here. I'll have to make up some wire this so they're not so long, because the previous cables I have, obviously, you know, for 36-volt system, you got to do negative, positive, you know, negative, positive, and then these, you know, this one will go, and this one will go to your boat trolling motor, but that give you your 36 volts. So anyhow, well, I think that's gonna be it for the day. I gotta pull this and fab this up tomorrow. It's getting later in the day now, so probably show you what it looks like when I get done with it. Maybe I'll put a clip in there of me making it, but we'll see. This next day, I got my battery box fabbed up here. Ain't nothing pretty, just 2 pieces of angle iron aluminum that made it 1 inch wider to set these 3 batteries and my cranking battery in here. Then I got this toolbox liner to put in the bottom of it, and that'll lay all the way across, keep the batteries from getting rubbed and gouged, and help them be well protected. And then I just picked this up Tractor Supply as well. They're just to help keep the batteries in place so they don't jolt around and move around. But yeah, no, nothing fancy, just it'll work. You know, of course, you know, back there nobody really sees what's in there anyway, so only when I open it up, and as long as it works, it'll be good. But all right, I'll show you when it's installed in the boat here. Bring it back. All right, well, I got them sitting in there pretty good. Everything went pretty good there. I was a little concerned about the room here in between the fuel tank and so on, but there's about a good 1/4 inch right here. I mean, you can't really see it in the video, but yeah, I'm happy with it, and there's definitely room over there when I measured it for a Group 27 battery, which I can definitely go bigger now. Before, I can only put a 24 in, and I still have this area here for whatever I decide to do with it, or another, I want to put a bigger 12 volt in there if I go with electronics bigger or something. But yeah, nope, I just got to finish up with all the hooking everything up, but I was happy with it, you know, and just the fact that now I can run all these 3 together, and that one, you know, gives me definitely that more room compared to what was in here. And from, according to the literature, I should be saving myself about 105 pounds, which would be really, really good. So we'll see. All right, how's it going there, YouTube? It's been a few days down the road there since the last time I did a video on this there. I ended up getting it all finished up tonight, but got busy with work and everything. So this is the end result with it. Got it all done. I ended up changing plans. Had to take a different approach. Instead of putting my charger there like I wanted to, like it wasn't the other one. That one would not fit. It was too high, and it was jamming the cords down right into here, and I didn't like that. you know, made it a little too tight. So I ended up mounting it like that on the side, and then putting my battery here, which I did end up getting a Group 31 tonight. That fit in there good. Everything's nice and snug in there. Worked out good. I also made my own cables to just go from here around, so that gave me some extra or shortness of wire. But I got a couple things I want to tidy up. I want to put a couple more cable ties over there, and I'm going to put, I think, a P-clamp or so here. Keep this up out of the way and run it around. But man, at the end of it, it didn't give me a lot of room, extra room, but it did save the weight. And like I said early in the beginning of the video, they're the champions, especially these 202s and stuff. They didn't have any a lot of room to begin with in the back. So I think this wraps it up for these Ionic batteries. I already plugged in, charged it up, everything went good. Everything seemed to light up and charge and so on. So, well, I'm happy with it. I mean, everything turned out good. Had a couple little modifications I had to do, but nothing big. So, all right, well, thanks for watching.